What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and CG finally gave us the official kit of Gandalf the Grey, that third character for the Fellowship team. Let's talk about it. Alright, so we have our third member of that Fellowship team, Gandalf the Grey. Yes, it's Gandalf the Grey, not Gandalf the White, because remember, they did say that we are going to have different iterations of characters throughout the game. This is the first iteration of Gandalf, and we have Gandalf the Grey. Now, of course, he is a light side team member. He is support. He's a leader of that Fellowship team. He works best currently right now with Legolas and Gimli. A little blurb about him. This is known by many names. Gandalf the Grey wanders the lands of Middle-earth to uncover the truth about the growing threats to its inhabitants. Alright, let's see what they gave us about a little blurb on him here. Let's see the information. Alright, we already did that. We have our weapon type, because remember, we're going to have mods down the road in Marvel Strike Force. It's ISO 8. In Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, they are mods. This one is going to be weapon types. His weapon type is going to be staff. Alright, so let's go to the abilities. The first ability is Wizard's Strike. Let's see if we can get the screen to stop blinking here. There we go. Looks pretty good, right? Now, there's going to be something weird you're going to see. You're going to see empowered moves. Now, empowered moves is something that's going to give at the end. That's his ultimate ability. And what that's going to do is it's actually going to kill him. That's right. He's going to sacrifice himself to empower his normal moves. So his basic ability is Wizard Strike. Empowered Wizard Strikes, as you can see here, he blows his staff up and him alongside with it. So, you got your empowered, you got your rare. Let's see exactly what the basic does at unlock. And at the unlock, it is going to target that enemy for 90% damage. And of course, during You Cannot Pass, which is going to be that ultimate move, that special 2 move, it's going to be empowered. At unlock, it cannot be dodged, it cannot be blocked. It's going to deal 500% damage instead of 90% damage. And of course, the character dies at the end of his turn. At max upgrade, your regular strike is going to be 190% damage, and it's also going to display 1 boon. But empowered is going to be, again, can't be dodged, can't be blocked, and it's going to be 1,140% damage instead. And of course, the character dies at the end of the turn. So obviously, it's going to be a little weird with these empowered moves. This is something you're probably going to want to use in a raid, or you're going to want to use this in arena, because it is your one-hit wonder for that move, whether it be as basic, whether it be as special 1, because unless you have Elrond, and I don't think you'd be running Elrond with this group, there is no other revive in the game. So if you're using this in the campaign, you're not going to get 3 stars. You're going to get 2 stars because you need all 5 of your character team to survive that end of that battle. So let's go right on into that special move 1. That's right, that next one is called Mithandra's Light. Let's take a look at it regularly. It looks like it heals. I don't know. We're going to see what it does, but this is the animation for non-empowered and empowered. Obviously, a lot more light, and he's going to blow himself up. Now, this ability is going to cost 3 stamina. You're going to have 3 stamina to start at the beginning of the fight, so you can do this right off the bat if you wanted to. It's going to grant protection for 1 turn to 2 random squad members. Now, remember, this is at unlock. Now, if you use this during You Cannot Pass, it's going to claim also 1 Bane from all squad members. It's going to heal all light squad members for 60% of this character's max health. And, of course, the character is going to die at the end of the turn. Now, at max upgrade, it's going to grant Eagle Eye for 2 turns to 3 random Fellowship squad members, and for 1 turn to all other squad members. It's going to grant protection for 2 turns to 3 random squad members, Fellowship-wise, and 1 for any other squad members. And also empowered, it's going to cleanse all the banes of all squad members. It's going to heal all light squad members for 80% of the max health, and of course, this character dies at the end of the turn. So let's scroll down here. Now, this is the special 2, the Flame of Arnar. Well, I guess that You Shall Not Pass is, well, we're going to see about that. But this is his special 2. It's going to be a damage AoE. Let's see, empowered. A little bit more. And of course, it takes him out along with everyone else. So, this is going to be a stamina cost of 4. You're going to start your build. You see, ability stamina at the battle start is going to be 4. At unlock, all enemies are going to get hit for 100% of damage, and it's going to inflict burning for 1 turn on all enemies. Now, obviously, empowered, it's also going to inflict a stun for 1 turn to all enemies, and of course, Gandalf will die at the end of the turn. Now, at max upgrade, you're going to attack all enemies for 220% damage. You're going to inflict burning for 3 turns on all enemies, and inflict stun for 1 turn to the target enemy. And empowered, it's going to also stun all. Yeah, it's basically no difference really on the God, my brain is shot right now, isn't it? On the empowered. It's going to continue to stun everyone for 1 turn, and he's going to die at the end of the turn. Now, so we have special 1, we have special 2, and now it's special 3, and this is you cannot pass. Definitely classic animation here. So, it's going to cost 8 ability stamina, and says start of battle, okay, it's going to be 0 at the start, so you have to build this up. So all this is going to do is it's going to empower your moves. It's going to heal yourself for 40% of this character's max health. It's going to refresh all stamina for all other abilities. This ability is disabled while this character has you cannot pass. At max upgrade, you're going to gain you cannot pass. You're going to cleanse 2 Banes from self and heal self for 80% of this character's max health. And you're going to refresh stamina of all the other abilities. And again, it's going to be disabled while this character has you cannot pass. So basically what it is you're going to use this ability. You have to build up. So you got to survive, right? You're going to have to make sure that your character survives to the point where you can use this ability. And then you got to judge for yourself. Okay, is this a battle? Am I going to be able to win this fight without using this? Or should I sacrifice Gandalf to use one of these other specials so I can progress further? So the passive ability is Fly, You Fools, from the famous line of the book as well as the movie. Okay, so on death, it's going to grant haste for 1 turn to 2 random fellowship allies, and that's at unlock. So when he does empower his moves and he does die, it's going to grant haste for 1 turn to 2 randoms. At max upgrade, on spawn, he's going to gain immunity for 1 turn. He's going to gain a stack of defensive per fellowship squad member. And on death, it's going to grant haste for 2 turns to 2 random fellowship allies, and grant 2 stamina to 2 random fellowship allies. So let's look at his leadership ability, because he is going to be the leader of this fellowship team. So at unlock, the character is going to grant Istari's gift to a random ally whenever he uses his abilities, while no other ally has Istari's gift. And at max upgrade, fellowship squad members gain 20% max health. The character will grant Istari's gift to a random ally whenever he uses any of his abilities, while no other ally has Istari's gift. On their turns, Fellowship Squad members are healed for 7% of their max health. So basically, looks like this is just going to jump from Fellowship member to Fellowship member, randomly healing people up. Yeah, that's basically what it looks like. So, doesn't really say anything at unlock though, right? It's this character grants Istari's gift to a random ally whenever he uses his abilities while no other ally has the gift. And at max upgrade, it's going to heal them for. So it doesn't really do anything at unlock. It looks like it. We're gonna have to look at this character. We're really gonna have to look at this character. Okay, so let's go into status effects here. A unique Gandalf static effect, a boon you cannot pass. Obviously, this is the empowered move. Let's see. Taunt cannot be stunned. 100% block chance. Okay, so he's going to gain this whenever he uses You Cannot Pass. Looks like he's going to gain Taunt. He can't be stunned. He's going to have 100% block chance, 50% focus, 50% resistance. He's going to be a little bit slower, so he's going to lose 30% of his speed, and he cannot gain turn meter, which is fine because, like I said, you're going to have to keep him alive so he can use those abilities, but all his other abilities are going to be refreshed. They're going to be able to use. You just have to choose which one you want to use. The unique Gandalf effect boon, Istari's gift. Asari's gift is granted to a random ally whenever the current owner of the boon uses any ability. When that occurs, dispel Asari's gift from its current owner and call that the ally who was granted Asari's gift for an assist. Gandalf is then granted 2 stamina to You Cannot Pass if the assisting ally is Fellowship, or 1 stamina for You Cannot Pass if the assisting ally is Light. So they are really making him a little bit more complex than our normal characters. I am liking this so far. It's going to be a little weird playing with him, I believe. But that is kind of cool how it's going to be given to a random person until they use an ability, and then they're going to be able to be called in for an assist. Okay, let's see here. I'm not going to go into the inspiration of the character, the key attributes. Let's see some of the strategy tips that they suggest you using for this. It's probably some of the things that we already spoke about. You know, want to keep him up, want to make sure that he's able to use those moves. All right, You Cannot Pass is an impactful ability that can drastically shift the tide of battle by empowering Gandalf the Grey's abilities on his next turn. However, he must survive until that turn, so choose squad members to start. So remember, when he uses that ability, he's going to lose his speed, right? So, and he's not going to gain any turn meter, so you have to wait till his turn comes up. Asari's gift will accelerate Gandalf the Grey's access to You Cannot Pass, but only if you bring Light and Fellowship members into your squad. Obviously, we'd want to do that. Let's see here. Gandalf the Grey's abilities are empowered, so when he has You Cannot Pass, each ability is meant to fit distinct battle needs. So assess. Okay, so yeah, you want to assess the situation, right? Is this an area that I'm going to need that protection on and the healing? Is this an area I need the more damaging AoE? Is this basically you have to decide which move best suits the battle that you're currently fighting. I think this is going to change the. Is it going to change the meta on the arena side? I don't know. I think it's going to make arena a little bit more fun because I want to see exactly how the AI is going to play with the You Cannot Pass ability. All right. And remember that this is our reward for the raid, right? You're going to get character shards for Gandalf the Grey through not only your personal progress record rewards, you're going to get it through the guild. So there's 2 chances to get your shards for Gandalf. And the higher you and your guild do, the more shards you're going to get, the faster you're going to be able to unlock him. Let's see, as a reminder, the rewards across all the reward tracks will increase with every raid chapter release, which includes the amount of Gandalf Grey character shards. Alright, so there we go. That's our official first look at Gandalf the Grey and his confusing yet complex, unique kit. So, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Are you guys excited about this? Are you looking forward to playing with him? Are you looking forward to maybe possibly fighting against him in Arena? You guys let me know in the comments. And if you like my content, go ahead and slap that subscribe button. Ring that bell. Share and like the video. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Adventure safe. Good luck to you and your fellowship.